All right, we'll keep going here, Trey. You.
Yeah, Xavian, you were one of the first guys to come out and say, "Hey, I'm back. I'm all hog and stuff." What was that? I guess that path for you to come to that decision, and just your thoughts on getting back out there another time.
I would say my teammates and just my coach. And for me, I just wanted to be with my coach another year, Coach T Will, and just be around the guys. And, you know, that's really it.
Yeah. Hey,
Coach my,
Stephen, go ahead. You have more to say?
and my coaches and my teammates.
Mhm. Hey, Stephen, you and Xavier and both went through this last year with the transfer portal and stuff. Just your thoughts on, I guess, I don't know, kind of being on the other side, seeing some guys leave the team now, where you guys are staying.
Yeah, I mean, they have their own personal reasons. I mean, I'm never gonna knock a guy for doing what I think is best for him because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with him in his personal life. Obviously, if they're good players, like we'd love to keep them, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're doing what's best for them, and you just gotta respect them. They're grown men. And we look out for one another, we care for one another as teammates, and like we're brothers, like essentially, man, like for real. So, um, yeah, like I mean, whatever they do is up to them, man. You just hope that they do what's best for them. They make a smart decision, and you just wish the best of luck to them.
Thanks, guys.
Tom, go ahead. Tom, you're muted.
Whoops, sorry about that. I'm going to take Trey's normal question and ask y'all about the Texas Tech offense. What do y'all see out of those guys?
I think they're a good offense. They got a good scheme going on, and they got a good running back too. I know. So overall, good team, I would say. And we got to prepare for them like we do every other team, and go out there and just play our ball, play our type of game.
Yeah, just picking off of what Sly said. Zone RPO, man. Like to get the ball out quick. Want to run the ball. So I mean, they're not like any offense we haven't faced here in the SEC, man. So it's just going to come down to us preparing at a standard of excellence, and like he said, just play our brand of ball.
So Xavier goes by Sly. That's a good nickname.
I didn't know that. Oh.
What about the backup quarterback? Not a lot of reps for that guy. What can you tell from him?
It's not a lot of film neither, but like I said, it's a good scheme. So within their scheme, I feel like he'll be good. He'll be straight. He's there for a reason. I'm sure he went through camp and did all that and took reps. So it's not like he never played football before. So go prepare for him like he the starter, which he is. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I want to say my last bowl game, we dealt with a quarterback that had the starter had ended up declaring that he wasn't playing the bowl game, and the backup came in, and we didn't have a lot of tape on him, and I think we kind of came out there slow walking because we didn't know what to expect, and then he ended up having a really good game on us. So I think that's something that me personally I'm gonna take into consideration, knowing that I've come across that same situation like this before. So I think obviously like he said, we're gonna prepare like he's a starter, which he is actually. So. We're gonna go out here and prepare like he's the best quarterback in the country, man. Whoever it is, but we're gonna play our best ball and just prepare the best way we can.
Cool. Hey, would you refresh my memory on who that was against? Who y'all played?
That was against was it UTSA in the Frisco Bowl?
Okay, I'll look that up. Stephen, you guys run it. Look, appears y'all are running it back together. What's it been like playing next to Xavier/Sly all year?
Hey man, playing with Sly been awesome, man. He's a ball player. I love the man. He goes out there, he plays so hard, man. Like it's crazy, man. Like I'll be telling him, like, dog, you play really hard, hits really hard, man. I mean, I think me and him are, we're just building our chemistry, day in and day out, man. I think another year with us, man, we're gonna be I think we're gonna be the best duo out there on the field next year in college football, man. So just stay tuned for that, man. But it's been awesome having play next to him.
Xavier, what are your thoughts about, the linebackers have been a strength for you guys this year, and maybe what he just said about next year?
Oh yeah, like he said, I think we'll be able to grow closer together and learn each other more and we gotta be that 1-2 punch.
Yeah, man.
Be that 1-2 punch. Just make it happen and be the problem solvers on the field. I feel like that's what our job is, just to be problem solvers and, clean up everything, get everybody lined up. And, with him, we can do that together. We help each other. And if I don't know something, ask him. If he don't know, we work that way. So just being able to work beside him, it's just been great. I enjoy it. I really do.
Coach Pittman said it looks like Switzer will be back ready to go. How's he looked in this bowl prep?
Man, he looking good. He was striking some today, I tell you that.
Nah, man, Swiss gonna be out there. He gonna be going ham, man. But I believe he's going to his hometown in Memphis. So no, that's gonna be real good for him. And I'm really happy to let him have that opportunity to play in front of his hometown, his community, man. So I think that means a lot to him. You know, it's just great seeing him back out there on the field. Really good player.
Awesome, guys. Good Christmas to you.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Jackson, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, did you guys have any conversations between each other when, discussing coming back, the portal and everything, knowing you guys, like you have said, could run it back and be a pretty good duo next year?
We didn't. It kind of just happened because I feel like for both of us, we kind of got to do what's best for us, and that was best for both of us to come back. So, like we didn't talk about it before. Like, man, you coming back? I'm gonna come back too. If you come back, it ain't the conversation ain't go like that. It kind of just happened, and it's what it is.
Yeah, man. Like he said, I mean, whatever he does, like, I mean, I'm on board with it. If it, betters him, his family, whatever situation he got going on, man, so I think, just we got so much respect for one another. So whatever we did, we just, hey, it is what it is. But we ended up coming back, man. It worked out for the best. And I'm real happy to be playing by him again for another year.
Stephen, you really, got better as the season went along, and you guys are going to have like a big transfer class coming in this year. Is that something, you guys, maybe both of you are noticing a little bit, like it just takes some time for transfers to maybe settle in, even if it doesn't happen right away early in the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a transition period. I think it's just a time of adjustment. I mean, it's a lot when you transfer. I done transferred twice now. Moving to a whole nother state, man. I mean, I had to move from a different part of the country. Twice, man. Going from up there in West Virginia to here, like almost the Midwest in Arkansas. So, I mean, obviously, it takes a little bit of time, but I think if the right guy is making those efforts to get adjusted, get acquainted, so we can start making this progress. I think that's really what really what helps them helps it speed along so they can so you can start seeing improvements, start seeing the return on investment from them and see them produce.
I gotcha. And you guys have talked about each other. You mentioned Switzer, but also, Brad Shaw's coming along. What have you seen from him, in bowl prep and how his development has gone over the course of the season?
Brad, he just steady climbing. Like every day, every week, he just get better and better. And I mean, I've been saying, I think he a baller. I know he a baller. He good. So just to see him, it's nice just to see him and be around him and just watch him grow. Just be around him, watch him grow. It's nice.
Yeah, man, that youngin, man. I mean, me and Slaughter both sat down. Like when we watching practice, we see him. We like, dog. He's gonna be really, really good, man. Like we said it, like, dog. We think he gonna win a bucket before he leaves here, man. Like that's the kind of potential you see, man. You see him out there at a young age, and I think this spring, this bowl game, this spring coming up, man, dude, he's gonna take a huge step, and I think y'all are gonna be very impressed with what you see.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Dudley, go ahead.
Yeah, obviously it's one football game. I know y'all want to win every game you go into, but being 7-6 instead of 6-7, how would that mentality help y'all going into this next year?
You say what you say?
So how being 7-6 instead of 6-7 for the year, how would that help y'all mentality going into next year?
Well, I feel like it's gonna leave a bad taste in our mouth. The teams that we lost to, we're gonna want to not lose to them again, and just the offseason, just having something to work towards, like having something to work towards, and yeah, that's really it. I don't think we should let it affect us like a lot bad, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I let it.
I mean, obviously going 7-6 with a winning record at the end of the season, that would be good. But at the end of the day, we know that we're capable of so much more. When we look back at the games and Coach T. Will showed us like how small the margin was for our losses, man, against really good teams. It was just man, like if we was like a line like an inch wide, or we just was keyed in on our assignment like a little more, we had a little more discipline in the gap, like we could have won this game, man. And you could really see like a huge like 3 or 4 wins coming out of those 6 losses that we took, man. So I think, obviously getting the win this game would really be nice just to move forward, what I'm saying, with a winning record, something to build off of. But I think we need to acknowledge what we're already doing with the coaches. Coaches doing a great job is just understanding like like how much more discipline we need to be so we can win these games because we're so capable of winning them. Like we didn't get blowed out this year at all, except for Ole Miss maybe, and that was just a bad day for us. But every other game, when you go look back at the numbers, we really had a chance to win. We just had to be more disciplined. But I think it'll be a good step moving forward, man. I think we're gonna see what we're capable of this game and just see how it all comes together, and we'll move forward from there.
Thanks.
Trey, jumping back in or all good? Guys, appreciate it. See you in
No
Memphis.
problem.
Appreciate it.